Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Lainey and this is Big Girls Really Do Cry. Now you'll already know by the title of this video what this is about, and also I did mention meeting Vlad in my week video, which you'll have already seen, but I felt like he was worth a standalone video. Plus I'd gotten some footage from Vlad's handler, who is Glen from Northeast Falconry, and I just felt like it was worthy of like standalone footage rather than just adding it into my week, which yes it was part of, but Birds of Prey just have this, it's kind of like a majestic presence, like just such a, like, you know what I mean, it's like a good looking person sort of saying, yeah, well, yeah, I am, of course I am, yeah, look at me, you know what I mean, like they have this sort of, they have that, but they also have this, just like the no, I don't know, it's like a power, it's like, it's a strange thing, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm still like really chuffed about it, as you can tell. It's currently Saturday, I met him on Thursday, and yeah, it's not something I ever thought I would see, because of obviously being in the wheelchair. I'm sort of stuck in the places I can get to. Plus, you know, he is a Russian steppe eagle. It's probably not something you would see fly around here. But yes, he is absolutely beautiful and just so majestic and just powerful and amazing, and they're just very clever. They're just like, I don't know what the words are exactly, but I got to take some photographs of him. I took billions of photographs of him, and yeah, I would have happily just photographed him all day, you know what I mean, like it would have just, you know, every angle, every possibility. I just would have happily photographed him all day. I would love to do it in flight. He was there to so basically Northeast Falconry are hired by the council to stop seagulls and pigeons breeding in the city centre basically, and we have a city centre park, so they tend to hang around there. And when I was in the park, which I shouldn't have been, because normally I would have gone earlier, but I decided to do what you know, go to the shops first and then go to the park, which meant that I got to see him, which was amazing. So I wouldn't have been there otherwise, and I think sometimes things are meant to be. But he is absolutely beautiful, and I was just absolutely over the moon, and I still am. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some photographs that I've took. I will voice over that bit, and then I will insert the footage where Glen talks about him. And the footage of him where he flapped his wings and things like that, and then I will come back and speak again. So yeah, I will insert the footage of the photographs now. You can totally see what I mean by majestic. Just look at him. I mean, majestic, powerful, just beautiful. He's absolutely stunning, and it was an absolute pleasure to meet him, as I've already probably said loads of times. But obviously he is a bird of prey, being a Russian steppe eagle, and I think bird of prey are also known as raptors, from the Latin word, now rapere, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it means to seize or take by force, which of course they do with their when they take their food. That is Glen there, which you'll get to see in the video a bit further along, which is his handler, and this is called to ruse, or rusin, I think that's how you pronounce it, R-O-U-S-E. It basically is what birds do. They raise their feathers away from their body and then shake it to get all the debris or excess water off or anything like that. Kind of like when your dog shakes its fur. It's the same thing, similar thing. But yeah, he looks funny when he does it. And this is where I started to open his wings. And so as you can see, he's sort of side view on, and just with the background of the sky, you know what I mean. I think, I'm not sure if Glen says it, but his wings are nearly 6 foot wide. So a couple of the photos that I did get didn't quite get all of his wing size in, unfortunately. But yeah, because it is pretty huge. That's taller than me by quite a bit. But with that one there, that picture there, it looks like his wing length is behind the tree. Like, I just thought it was weird. But yeah, he's just sort of sitting in this one, and then I've got a few more. It's kind of like posing, like, you know what I mean? Like, he just looks like he's ideally posing, which is like perfect. What else he did was, Glen said to him, Vlad, open your wings, and he didn't. But then when you said, Vlad, open your wings please, he did. So he's obviously trained on the word please, and I know that he just showed him in a school, and I can imagine how amazing that would be to watch, you know, like for a child. Like, I would have found it so amazing, like just to see a bird, and he's obviously just so clever and so amazing and so beautiful. I can't even just, that's all I've just said, this whole thing really. Hopefully a few things, but I love this picture because the bird in the sky there, which I assume is a pigeon, I'm not really sure, it was perfectly in between his wingspan, and then as he's stretched out his wings further, you can see him sort of move along the sky a bit further, and then again a bit further, and as you can see there, it didn't quite get the whole of his wingspan in, which was a shame. But I've just got more single pictures of him looking down at the camera and then looking to the side, but I shall hand you over shortly to Glen, and he can explain better than I can more about them, and you can see him actually moving live instead of in the photographs that I've shown. But I hope you got how much I liked getting to meet him.
Hi there, so this is Vlad. Vlad is what we call a Russian steppe eagle. He's captive bred and born in Scotland, in Dumfries, and he's just turned 1 year old. So we're actually here in Sunderland, Mowbray Park, and we're actually here to chase away the seagulls and the pigeons. So we're paid by the council just to deter them.
Which it does.
Good for that.
Very well, because they're all in the sky complaining about it, aren't they?
They're all making their noise.
It's absolutely beautiful.
But yeah, he's got pretty big wingspan. His wingspan's close to 6 feet, tip to tip.
Are you showing us, are you?
And in the wild, they're pretty much scavengers, but they will catch prey size of hares, rabbits.
And then attack anything that size? Like,
up to that size generally,
up to that size, yeah.
But most of their diet's generally scavenging.
Yeah.
And they're actually critically endangered, so they're not doing very well in the wild, unfortunately.
That might be why I've never heard of them.
Yeah, so a lot of it's habitat destruction.
Yeah.
A lot of it's power lines in Mongolia, Russia, Kazakhstan. They have issues with power lines, wind turbines. So
yeah, I suppose they're all against them in that sense.
Oh no, look at the ducks. Oh,
it's beautiful.
Getting a chance. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
I really hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did, and I hope that in the future I get to meet more of the birds from northeast Falconry. I know that there's owls and other birds of prey there. Really would love to meet owls and kestrels and, well, anything really, all of them. I find them fascinating. All birds I find fascinating, from pigeons and seagulls right through. But yeah, just the magical world of outside when you truly open your eyes, isn't it? But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and I shall catch you next time. Bye bye.